What if your business actually knows what's next for you and it's been trying to tell you this whole time? Not in a fancy content calendar or funnel download kind of way, but whispers to you when you have moments of feeling unmotivated or foggy or like things just aren't firing the way that you want them to in your business or your brand. Or like you're building something that should be working but is feeling draining to you. In this video, I want to show you what's possible when you stop guessing what's wrong with you and instead start listening and co-creating with the energy of your business. Hi, I'm Chelsea Fournier, intuitive business mentor to soul-led founders and sensitive service providers who are ready to trade second guessing and burnout for strategy that actually feels intuitive and aligned. I love guiding people to real clarity using a tool, a session type that I call a business soul scan. And that's exactly what I want to talk about today. Let's talk about what it is, what it isn't, and how you can tell if you're ready for this level of support. So what even is a business soul scan? I did make this term up. First of all, I do have a background as a former business lawyer, as a business coach of 14 plus years, but this type of session is not me jumping in and quote unquote giving you advice. This type of session is me holding space and becoming a channel so that you can have a real-time dialogue with the energy of your business that you are creating. Yes, I'm channeling, I am an intuitive. So I bring together in our time intuitive tools like using a rose reading method, like connecting to not only your higher self, but also the energy of your business, like using pendulum work, muscle testing, oracle cards. And the real magic happens in the subtle back and forth between you and your business. When you ask a question and you know that your business is answering from a place deeper than logic, this is truly a co-created container where you are able to ask questions and receive guidance from your business in a way that most people are craving but don't know until they experience it. This is not about noise. It's not about outsourcing your power or saying, oh, let me just go buy this course or listen to these 5 podcasts, and then I'm sure I'll be able to cobble together the right answer. This is about honoring that you are not missing something. If something is not feeling right in your business, there is a reason, and the shortcut is tuning into not only your energy, but also the energy of your business, and then layering all of that and how it feels over the strategic decisions that you've been toying with. A business soul scan session might be right for you if you own a brand or a business, or if you provide services to clients, and you've been cycling through mentors, coaches, offers, and something just still feels like it's not clicking. Maybe you have big ideas, lots of projects, multi-passionate, and you're not quite sure where you should be putting your energy. Maybe you're feeling a pull to shift something, your brand, your messaging, your offer, your pricing, and you need it to really land before you know how to move forward. Or maybe you're just really craving feeling truly aligned with the decisions that you are making moving forward and not just trying to copy or mimic what has worked for someone else. These sessions are especially powerful if you are someone who identifies as being intuitive, maybe a little bit psychic. You feel everything. You're an empath, right? Feelings are a part of who you are, maybe even to a higher degree than to other business owners. But you're also running a business and you can do hard things and you're willing to put in the work and put in the action. But when it feels good and aligned, you know is the sweet spot and where the magic happens. In the last few videos in this playlist, I've shared not only some of my experiences of feeling more aligned and following intuition in business, I also shared how 𝐒𝐿𝐮 was able to feel more confident about her pricing and how she was splitting her energy between her multiple offers and implement the decisions and what felt right after her session and able to see good results quickly. I've also talked about how my client Jay gave herself permission to slow down and find some ways to reconnect to healing and honoring herself and pick back up a side project that she's been really hoping could become a bigger project for herself in the future. You see, this work doesn't just bring insight that's like kind of nice to know. It brings traction. It brings confidence. It anchors things in so that you can take action and actually start to see momentum instead of sitting in that space where you're just hoping something becomes clearer soon. And unlike some kind of reading methods, this is not just me dumping what I'm seeing. It is me truly having honed this craft of holding space as a channel so that you can have this ongoing dialogue and interaction with your higher self, with your business, what the potential is. You get to be specific. And when you get that type of specific guidance and it anchors in, you feel so much more likely to take action. It's almost impossible to just sit with a truly aligned decision and do nothing with it. You get to articulate clear questions. We get to hear responses. Maybe I see them on the reading screen. Maybe we get guidance from the card pull. Maybe we're tuning more into muscle testing. We're going to go where your business is offering me as the step that's going to give the most clarity to you. Maybe we're going to cry. Maybe we're going to laugh. Maybe we get chills because something comes through that is so deep and so in tune that it couldn't have come from either of us. So, like the logistics, in case you're a detail person like myself, you sign up for a session. We join together live on Zoom, so you can be anywhere in the world. And I guide us into connecting our energy. So you and me, the business owner, and calling in your higher self, your wise and well ancestors, your guides. And then we're also going to start connecting to the energy of your business. And like I said, I'm going to tap into the tools that come forth as being most beneficial in your highest and best interest. And that could be the rose reading, it could be oracle card pulls, it could be messages coming through my clairvoyance or clairaudience, and guiding you to have clarity by the end of the session. Most sessions boil down to, yes, the feeling, the excitement, the clarity, but also 3 or 4 specific things that the business encourages you to do so that you can start to take action and implement. So by the end, you don't just leave with a good feeling, you leave with a grounded vision, with clarity, with a really anchored in, grounded sense, and also some very specific tasks that you have co-created so they feel aligned, intuitive, and something you're excited to start doing. There's no pressure, there's no like strategy dump, there's no, go watch these 15 modules and then you'll quote unquote figure it out. This is literally customized clarity for your next chapter of sustainable success in your business. Now, there is a link below in the description of this video if this is something that you're feeling called to. I do open up my calendar for 10 of these sessions every single month. If you see availability, maybe that is your sign that you are ready to step in and have support at this level in a business soul scan. And if you're not ready yet, that's okay too. Explore some of the free resources or my group community, the Rooted community. But if you're feeling the pull, trust it, step in, explore what it could look and feel like to have this level of support, clarity, and grounded anchoring in of your next steps. When the time is right for you to go deeper, I trust that you will know. And I appreciate you spending time with me in this playlist of videos introducing this topic. If you have been feeling off or stuck in your business, I hope if nothing else, these videos are helping you to see that there is a path forward that could feel aligned, intuitive, and something that you're excited to wake up and do every day in your business. I also hope it's sparking for you an interest in reconnecting to your own intuition, inviting it into the boardroom of your business if you don't feel like you've been doing that already. If this video has sparked something for you, feel free to leave questions or comments below. And if you're ready to get that on the calendar, Business Soul Scan is the offer that you'd be looking for in the description below, or feel free to reach out with any questions.